Whoa, hold on. I have no idea what's going on. Yikes. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I am kind of here.
Lalatwika says we are now live.
Kind of here. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I've got an interesting feedback loop for myself, and I don't hear anybody else. Hold on.
Lalatwika says welcome to your stream
iPhone
feed.
16 Pro. Image.
Thank you.
An illustration of a smartphone with
Ooh,
pink and blue background. An
I'm
illustration of a
hearing
smartphone with pink and blue
a
background.
Regard
double of
1 says hey,
myself.
the stream is up.
It's kind of up. I
Timothy
mean, there's like,
says I peed.
hey, what's going on? 3, 4. There we go. I got so much going on right now.
At
I
Joni
can't
BC says
find-
hi peed.
Hello. Messy start. I just decided to like hit go.
Imagoober 8 says hey
can you guys
hey.
even see me? How am I going to deal with this? I've got a double of my voice going because, man, just so much happened. I guess I'm just going to have to hear myself twice for this whole show. Hello, everybody. I'm live. It's been an interesting evening. Hold on, I'm grabbing my glasses if they're around, and I have got them because I'm sure I'm in the dark. And I'm going to flip on the lights for you people so you can see my beautiful smiling face. I think we're live. I mean,
Assassin's Creed.
hey, what happened there? There's so much going on in my headphones right now. So much going on in my
Pugsley
headphones
14
right now.
said hi Pete.
Hello, Pugsley. Can you guys hear the weird doubling that I can? It's a little weird. It's like this weird little echo in my head. And
Theblin Dusbin said hi.
hello. Let's see if I go back
Lalat
over.
Time
Time
of
of
says not doubling on our
asks,
end.
how's everyone doing today?
At
How
Jenny
we-
says no.
No, okay, well
Timothy
that's good.
Texai says we can't hear it no.
Okay, well hey, if you guys can't hear the doubling, I'm just gonna drive myself insane by listening to
At
a
Margarita
double.
Mitchell
At Big Funny
1829
Giant
says hello
said
from
woo.
beautiful
My
British
favorite
Columbia,
live
Canada.
show.
This
Hey
is so
Amicus 12
funny
says are you
sounding to
answering
me.
questions?
Yes.
Baggier Shorts
Bagheera Shorts
23
says,
hey
"Hey,
Pete,
Pete,
just
just playing
playing Assassin's Creed.
Do you have a question? Can I fire off my surf session?
At Terminape 1 said okay.
I
I'm
wonder-
here.
I
Hi.
wonder if I should mess with any of the sound settings. I mean, it doesn't seem to be bothering you
Lollitwappus
guys.
said we are good without the lights, Pete.
It's fine. I don't really mind having them on right now. I feel like I want to fire off my surf session.
Imagoober 8 said no.
Nah, I'll fire up the surf session so you guys can watch it. 1,
Theblin
2,
Dusbin said no.
3, and then I go to this button.
Pugsley 14 said Pete.
Oh, that's loud. Super loud. I have to go grab my,
Lollitwappus said no.
that's good. I'll be right back. Hold on, you keep watching.
At Cheney said no. Camabedbexi said we can't hear it no.
Forward.
At Marguerite Mitchell,
Ooh, those guys almost hit each other. Got that on tape.
That's me surfing.
12 said, are you answering questions?
Yeah. I am. You gotta ask it though. You gotta ask the question. What you got for me?
Baggier Shorts 23 said Pete, just playing Assassin's Creed.
I heard. I did a commercial for an Assassin's Creed game.
I'm like, why are they getting in the crowd?
Why am I getting in the crowd? I can't remember which Assassin's Creed game it was though.
Oh, that guy's getting fist bump.
Ah, cool.
Was it? That seems weird. Hey, it's funny, I can't hear the doubling. That's good. The doubling is starting to drive me a little crazy.
Said, what's up?
What's up? How's it going?
It's Peyton Do a Voice, just joking. What do you say to a country called Imaginary Island Superhero? Like you imagine anything becomes reality.
I don't know. That's a long question.
At Darkswolf17689 said hi.
Hi, what's going on? Doing everything out of order tonight. Now, this is weird. I completely lost the doubling effect that I had going on.
At SarahCam7808 said he found a way.
I wonder if it doubles if I switch over to
At
here.
D0 username says I am so
No.
confused. Who are you
14 said
talking
hey.
to?
It doesn't double over
At
there.
Sarahcam 7808 says no curse word adjacent words. Danny.
Yeah, none of that.
DJ
Oh,
Costa
okay.
Turksel says do you do a radio station?
I do a lot of
At
radio
Terminate 1
stations.
says why'd you quit taking
Bogart
calls Pete other than
Beaker1
people
said you don't have to worry about the lights.
Um,
That last light lit up the room super bright.
hold on. That's funny. Now
Your
I
sunglasses are practically glowing.
all right. I mean, what happens if I? All right. I'll see what you guys are
I'm a Goober 8 said if it bothers you, then that's on you lol.
Boom.
Then you mess with it face with tears
Boom.
of joy emoji.
It's not working. Now I can't turn the lights off. Hold on, does it go this way?
At Terminate 1 asks how you doing Pete.
Now
What in
the-
the Kentucky Fried Fruck do you
There we
mean
go.
free for all?
There we go. So there we go. Hey, I had the doubling off for a second, but now it's back. I mean, how does that look? How does that look if I have,
At Peyton Lee Voice Actor asks how did you get into voice actor?
how did I get into voice actor? You've asked that basically every single show I've ever done. I keep
Back
telling
Your
you.
Shorts 23 said hey Pete have you ever played goalball?
I have never played goalball. I just got to breathe for a second. It's been absolutely bonkers tonight, and I feel like I'm pretty sure.
At Sarah Cam 7808 said no curse word
Zmang's
adjacent
just
words.
followed.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Look at you guys deciding to follow this crazy nonsense. Hold on, I got to turn off. I have all sorts of stuff going on this phone over here.
Lola Tupors just cheered 200 bits.
Lola,
My
thank you.
2 friends who got the Blind Penguin soap are really happy with the soap.
That's
They said it
awesome.
was a great value for the price.
That's
They had so much fun guessing the scents.
Oh, so I have to ask because I want to do a little video. One of your friends, I think her name was, Emery, Kimmery Sky. Her unboxing of the Blind Penguin soap was so much fun to listen to. Hold on, 6:46. Only took me 46 minutes to figure out what I had going on before. But I wanted to feature her in something because she seemed to have so much fun with it. But I believe her name is Kimmery Sky. Am I saying that correctly? It's like all one word, Kimmery Sky. She has like 14,000 followers on Twitch. She's like my hero. She's this girl that does a whole bunch of
At Joni BC said at Peyton Lee the same advice as always.
yes, Peyton Lee. You keep asking how to get into voice acting, and I keep telling you every single time.
Bogart the Great One said that's better.
What's
Much more
better?
chill for so late.
Really? Okay. If you guys can actually see me, I mean, there's no.
Smanx just followed.
Thank you for the follow. As far as I can tell, it's a super chat.
At SarahCam7808 tip $3 through Super Chat. Good on you for finding a way through tech issues.
Oh my God, I don't even want to begin to tell you. I spent most of the day trying to change a bunch of stuff because you know how the audio kept crapping out? I was trying to find a reason for that. I changed all the cables. I changed all the routing. I changed everything like all new. And of course, nothing worked. And then nothing worked. And I was like, oh, that's good. So, but what I did do is I took the power plug for the mixer that, you know, every time I lose audio, I have to get up and walk somewhere. What I did is I just put it right next to me. So if it dies, everybody blow up my iPhone, everybody that's got access to my iPhone, my cell phone, and then you can just tell me, and then I'll unplug it and plug it back in.
At Sarah Cam 7808 said looks great without the light.
I get so like I just can't make that. It's so hard when I can't
Abchini
make
said
that
maybe
call.
you should play goalball so you can say you did it ha 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 ha.
I guess. I mean, I'm doing so much stuff right now. I can't really like begin to take up another sport. I'm still trying to get out there and go surfing. By the way, pardon me for wearing my like workout outfit. I was in the middle of a workout and just had, I don't want to bore you with the emergencies of my evening, but suffice it to say, I had a lot going on right when I was trying to do 6 o'clock and 6 o'clock p.m. Tuesday and Wednesday.
Lola Tupors just cheered 200 bits.
Thank
Yes, you pronounced her name perfectly.
Yes.
You
All
do
right.
have permission to make a video out of it. I can
Nice.
ask her for her information for you if you would like to ask her personally.
I
Did
mean,
Banana see the clip too?
Yes.
I
we're all-
wanted her to see her hard work being enjoyed.
Oh yeah, we're all like super excited about Kimmery's unboxing. She kept saying, she's like, "This is my favorite game ever," and that just made us so happy. So tomorrow I'm going to be posting a video on YouTube and TikTok about the fact that the bottles. I don't know if you guys heard us talking about it last week. The bottles all say Pete on the bottom of them. And oh, Lola, it's another video that you're in. You're actually during the video that I'm dropping tomorrow on YouTube and TikTok, and then it goes on Instagram and Facebook the following day. We're all like going on and on about like, we can't believe the bottom of these bottles says Pete. And then you chime in and tell Brooks it stands for like polyethylene terpal.
At Joni BC said the room light looks great.
Well, maybe it looks great now, but you guys will have to tell me if I'm like sitting in complete darkness in about an hour or so because
At Grim Barrett 7958 said hello.
hello, because it's going to keep getting dark around here. Sunset's going to happen at some point.
At Darkswolf 17689 said what's up with the penguin plushie?
What is up with
I
the
feel
penguin
like I missed
plushie?
something.
Well, yeah, it's because I launched, and I don't want to, hold on, I'll fire off my ad.
The Blind Surfer Show is brought to you by Blind Penguin Frothing Hand Soap. Order a mystery box, pump the nozzle, and see if you can determine the scent just by smell. When you're ready to know for sure, peel to reveal. Order today at blindpenguin.com.
It's my own. I got sick and tired of, having other stupid companies try and sponsor me and make me plug their dumb products. So Banana and I, for like the last year, have been working on a product that we thought would be fun. People like unboxing, people like smells, people like playing games. So we turned hand soap into a game. Every bottle is a mystery bottle, and it's got a little sticker on it, and you peel it off once you're ready to try and guess what the smell is. So we turn hand soap into a game. So the little guy over there, he's actually not that little, he's pretty huge, 28 inches tall, over there on horizontal. I feel like he's very far away from me. I was trying to leave space for Steve and Skylar to come visit, or below me if you're watching on vertical. That's Petey the Penguin, and he is the mascot of Blind Penguin Frothing Hand Soap. And we got a bunch of boxes now because Banana's back and she's been working on them. So go ahead and order at blindpenguin.com. I would appreciate it. And thank you, Lola, for sending it to your friends on Twitch. That was super cool of you. I can't believe that I
At
didn't.
Filamentally Awesome said Pete hi.
Hi. What's up, Filamentally Awesome?
Terminape_1 just followed.
Oh, I can't believe someone had Terminape. That's Danny. He just showed up on Twitch because literally that's where all the cool people are. Joni, one of the moderators here, probably queen moderator, number one moderator, told me that all of the problem people are on YouTube Shorts, which is funny because YouTube Shorts is where I make my hay. That's where I'm like most popular, over on YouTube Shorts. All my videos there do hundreds of thousands and millions of views. But the YouTube Shorts feed, is my fly up today? Yeah, it is up today. Look at that. That's very good. It's just weird how it feeds this live video. Like you're scrolling in shorts, and all of a sudden there's a live. So the people in YouTube Shorts are like, what the hell is this? What's going on? And a lot of hit and runs. They come in and do like weird comments, and Joni's like, basically that's where all the problems are. And all the cool kids are over on Twitch. Pete Gustin over there if you want to follow.
At Filamentally Awesome said hi.
Hi again. Filamentally Awesome. Keep saying hi. So I'll keep saying hi
At
back.
Filamentally Awesome said hi.
Stop saying hi. Stop saying hi.
At Filamentally Awesome said hi.
All right, you dink. Now I'm just going to mute you because I don't want to keep listening to you say hi. I was thinking about one of the biggest technical issues that I ever had, and it was not this show. It was so funny. Well, it wasn't funny at the time. I was having like a complete heart attack about it. But I was singing in a band. I was the lead singer of a band called Penthouse J, and it was our fault that we had a strong reliance on technical stuff. Like we had a guitarist, we had a bassist, I was a singer, but we had a lot of stuff on a laptop. Like it was electro rock. And so we showed up to a gig, and we're all up on stage. And for the first time, it was actually this really popular place in Boston. But it was a small stage, and we were all kind of like crammed in. And to get the first song to play, the first thing we had to do was the guy running the laptop rig was basically just had to hit play, and then he had to like start sequencing stuff. And he's like, Pete, I can't hit play. I can't do anything. I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, the mouse is just going everywhere, like all over the place. And I couldn't see. I had some vision at the time, but not enough to know what he's talking about. I'm like, what do you mean? I was like, just get a hold of the mouse and like hit the damn play button. He's like, I can't. And the funny thing is, like, as you guys know, I never, I don't do any mood alterers myself. I'm just a happy guy as is. But he did. And he did it like right before the show because, that's how he got into the groove. And he basically was just like getting ready to hit play and then like do the sequencing and everything. But since it didn't work, he's just like, I don't know what to do. And so literally I called out into the audience and I was like, is my friend Pete here? So my best friend back in the Boston area, kid I grew up with, his name is also Pete. And I hear like, yeah. And I'm like, can you come up and take a look at the laptop? What happened was we had like speakers all around us, speakers and just electronic equipment and everything. And there's a lot of magnets, like a lot of magnets within speakers. And the laptop was surrounded by so many magnets that it was a touchpad. The touchpad on the laptop, one of those like touchpad mice, was just having a fit. It was going everywhere. It was going all over the place. And fortunately, because Pete was a IT guy at the time, he actually happened to have a mouse in his work bag. So he went out to his car, brought in his laptop bag, brought in his external mouse, plugged that in, and told my sound guy, he's like, you're just gonna have to press everything, do everything with the actual mouse instead of the touchpad. And he's like, okay. And then the show started about
At
40 minutes late.
ZZZZZP6M said, "Oh shoot, he's blind, grinning face with sweat emoji."
Yeah, I am. I get a lot of comments about that in the videos.
Hey Amigos 12 said, "Do you mind if I ask once more?"
What?
At Ribbon Moon said, "Okies, no problem. I just love his voice."
Thank you very much. That's my voice right there, and I'm hearing my voice double tonight. I was having trouble with the audio, and I set
At
everything
Joni
to.
BC said, "ZZZZ. Yes, he's a voice actor."
Yes, I'm a voice actor. My video tomorrow is about the.
At Sarah Cam 7808 said, "I think it was me who called YouTube Shorts the problem child."
Oh, is it you,
LOL.
Sarah? All right. I mean, I think maybe you all agree. I think all the mods
At
agree.
ZZZZZZP6M said, "Okay, thank you."
You are welcome. And then I am posting a video, I think Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow's about the Blind Penguin soap bottles. Go get yours at blindpenguin.com. Then Thursday, I've got a video giving you, because I've been doing a morning show. And I've been using the morning show voice in the morning. And I got a video that's coming out on Thursday all about the morning show voice. I wanted to tell you guys about, let's see, I need to test things as I'm talking to you guys.
McCow09 says, "Man, you are an inspiration. Much love."
That's good. Good to hear. I appreciate that. Thank you. You know, it's kind of funny. I was out surfing the other day, and it's
Crazy Diamond 34 says, "Hey, first time here."
hey, thanks for coming. I appreciate it, Crazy Diamond. We are on all platforms tonight. Of course, I like it when people filter their way on over to Twitch. Pete Guston over there. All the audio
Ryan
prompts are super
B3RRY
cool.
says, "TTS."
TTS.
At
That's
Sarah
what's
Cam
going on.
7808 says, "Welcome back, Danny Lol."
Yeah, Danny.
At Joni
Danny's.
BC says, "Chad is way behind."
Well, I just caught up. I was using the voice that I like. This one, there's nobody in it now. But when I use the text to speech voice, it's a little kinder
At
to
Nude
listen
2
to.
says, "Hey, how do you surf if you're blind?"
It gets a little slow behind. How do I surf if I'm blind? I mean, awesomely.
At
like,
Joni BC says,
amazingly
"Welcome to all
awesome.
who joined this adventure."
Yes, welcome.
At Death Star Jedi says, "You actually
Ooh.
inspired."
That's good. Oh, that's
At
what I was going to say.
Terminate
So Danny's first message, and I accidentally muted. Sorry about that, Danny. I'll go back to it in a second. So I'm out surfing this weekend, and some guy, Nisha tells this guy, he found, or we found ourselves kind of close to each other, and as we like to do, we try and inform people that I'm blind if we're going to be surfing in the same spot. And the guy's like, "Oh, okay," and he doesn't really think much of it. And then I'm paddling out, and Nisha's like, "Wave, duck dive." She wasn't sure if I saw the wave coming or not. And the guy, I guess he like turned to her. He's like, wait. Like, he's actually blind? Like, he thought that she was just saying like, "Oh, he's blind. He doesn't look around or doesn't pay attention." And he's like, "Wait, you're actually blind?" And then a big long conversation ensues. Like, "How'd you get into surfing? How long have you been doing it? Have you been doing it since before or after you went blind?" And of course he went like, "You're an inspiration." And it's like what everybody says. Like, everybody always says, "You're an inspiration." And I don't have a problem with it, but I don't at all. But it seems like a perfunctory thing to say. I feel like these days it's kind of like when you meet a military member and everybody's like, "Thank you for your service." It feels like something you're supposed to say. And I'm not out there surfing for the inspiration of other people. Like, a lot of these videos, a lot of the stuff that I do on social media, like, those are meant to be inspirational, motivational, maybe teach people to find a way, overcome their own problems and do stuff. But when I'm surfing, I'm just out surfing. I'm just like trying to have fun. And to hear him say, "You're inspirational," I was like, "Thanks." But then like a couple days later, he hits me up on Instagram, and he was the nicest guy, super nice guy. But I feel like I've gotten touchy about wording lately. He says to me in a Instagram direct message, he's like, "You're better than I expected." And I wrote back, I was like, well, that's what I'm trying to do. Just, break expectations to make sure that people don't think, oh, blind people or disabled people aren't expected to be, bad at stuff. And he like gives me a thumbs up. I thought that was an interesting way to put it, though. Again, I never thought I'd be like the sensitive person. And I'm not, oh, the guy hurt my feelings, made me upset. Like, I'm not, that's not what I'm thinking at all. But I was kind of like, that's kind of weird that he said like better than expected. Like, I expect you to suck because you're blind, but I guess maybe you would expect someone to suck if you're blind. I don't know, just a funny way that I kind of took that thing. Man, I did not eat anything before I came in here. I just had
At
like
Death Star
just
Jedi
happened-
says figured I would say the one comment that triggered a rant lol. At Darkswolf 17689 says I just had a great idea. Someone
Yes.
should send Pete a Lego set.
Oh, I have a Lego set that I made. I wonder if I could. No, I think you'd have to watch the short. There's a short like blind guy makes Legos or can I make a Lego set? Oops, what did I just
At
press?
Johnny BC says other
Oh.
senses aren't enhanced. They're
No.
just the ones he has available.
This is true.
Ryan B3RRY says fuck you.
Oh, all right then.
At
Well,
Terminate 1.
and Danny gets shut off again. It's unintentional, but when I hit switch off of that, it takes like a second and a half. So I'm not muting the person whose voice comes up. It was happening to Lola Tupaz all the time. Just a matter of bad luck. You know what? So before my workout today, I don't know why I got away from this, but for years I was like a workout powder guy. I have no idea where the front of this is, but it's supposed to be. It's a C4 pre-workout powder. And I always did this. Like years and years and years ago, I've been doing like workout powders. There was like a Legion Pulse pre-workout that you can get on Amazon. I was doing C4 for a while. So many of them that I used to take. And then for some reason, just because it was like trendy and because there were so many flavors and it was so easy, I started doing energy drinks. And I realized I was paying like $2.15 or maybe more, like $2.25 or something like that for the C4 Jolly Rancher Sour Green Apple. And that's the one that I have been drinking for a while. And I, work out 5 days a week. So it was like $10 a week or $11 or $12 a week for energy drinks. And then I realized this stuff, I can get it for like less than $1 a serving. It sounds like I'm doing a commercial, but like I'm just so into energy drinks and having my energy at the end of the day. And the cool thing about it is, when you have an energy drink like the Sour Apple C4, as well as the Celsius that I like to drink, they have 200 milligrams of caffeine in them. And that has 150 grams per serving, but you can put as much in there as you want. You could do 2 full scoops and then you'd have 300 milligrams, but I wouldn't recommend that, but you can control it. So now I'm like a fan of the powder again. I'm like kind of excited to control my own caffeine intake. Before my workout today, I may have, it was legs day.
At Johnny B.
Ryan B3RRY says sorry I cursed at you.
Yeah, what did I
At
do?
Sarah Cam 7808 says pre-workout does the same thing as energy drinks but cheaper.
Yeah, a lot cheaper. There is actually one thing, and I forget the name of it. There's something in the pre-workout drink that gives you like the.
At Carson Rodriguez W4L says said hi.
What up, Carson
At
Rodriguez?
Death Star
Hi.
Jedi says was actually saying it
You're
At
saying
Terminate
yeah,
1
yeah,
says I
yeah.
stay on YouTube because the community and Terminate was my old Twitch account lost my login though also why'd you quit taking calls by the way? At Death
Because
Star
the
Jedi
calls
says
were
as a compliment.
going
Bagheera Shorts
terribly.
23 says hey Pete have you ever rode a motorbike?
I
At
never
Senpai
have.
Ayazu says ever tried making smoothies with the protein powder? At
Yes.
Joni BC says it's all good DSJ. At
To
Toby
answer those in order, the calls that we were taking were not going well. It was because they're completely unscreened, and we kept getting people on that were just taking advantage of the airtime, and it was turning me into a bad guy basically, and I didn't like it. That's the point of like when you're at a radio station and you have a call screener, like if someone seems like they're going to be a bad caller, they don't put them on the air. If they seem like they're a reasonably good caller, but they need some direction, then the call screener can direct them, be like, hey, this is what you're supposed to say. But because we were putting people on that really had no business being on, or they came on to promote their thing or just to be jerks, I found myself having to hang up on people constantly. And then I would get angry effing emails at the end of every night. And then Banana would be talking to me. She was like, hung up on that person. And it was just causing a lot of strife and stress. It's difficult to be the host and the call screener and the bad guy. Thank you for the follow, all at the same exact time. So it was starting to stress me out. Someone asked me if I put protein powder in smoothies, and yes, I've definitely done that in the past. Protein powder, like when I was doing it in the 90s, it was like thick and chunky and gross. Now it mixes in a heck of a lot better. I do feel like
Jimmy
it's
112
getting...
says IDK if he'll answer, but maybe he will.
What?
At
What was I
Death Star
supposed to
Jedi
answer?
says, and you have a 6-second dump button.
Yes, in radio, you have a dump button, and I don't. This is like
At
straight
Death
up
Star Jedi says on
live,
radio.
live. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I worked in radio for years. The dump button allows you to, you hit that, and then it cuts out the last 6 seconds that everybody just, so nobody hears it.
At
And here,
Jacobzosh 4639 says, I got a question.
yeah, people keep doing that. Okay, what was that noise?
At Terminate 1 says, you think you would ever go back to calls? I understand if not, because yay. Even I did some bullcrap and deserved it. You didn't do anything wrong.
I mean,
At Metalhead 117 JMM says, hey Pete.
yo, what's up, Metalhead? How's it going? I mean, I could try in the future, but honestly,
At Mamajima 112 says, well, it skipped one of my comments.
okay, well, you had the opportunity there to give me one. You can try again. I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2.
At Digadog 546 says, hey Blindsurfer, I don't want
What
to
up?
ruin the vibe, but my mom
Okay.
who passed away recently absolutely loved you, and I know she would love to say hi, so I am here to deliver her message of her thanks.
Oh, well, that's a
At
nice
Darkswall
message.
17689 says, have you tried Gamersup's energy drink? I've heard it's
Hi-
pretty
hi
good.
To your mom up
Figlin
above.
Husband says, you have text to speech with comments now, it's way better. You can just answer and move.
Yeah, well,
At
that
Jacobzosh
exactly.
4639 says, what is your favorite band song?
The like being able to hear people's voices was pretty fun and enjoyable, and I enjoy getting to know all of you guys. But the text to speech like allows a lot more people to get through. Like we can all converse quickly. This is something because my afternoon went to crap, and it wasn't all tech stuff. There was some stuff that happened I'm not going to get into. But as you all know, I'm nursing this stupid shoulder issue that Sarah directed me towards hitting up a functional medicine doctor, which I may try and do in the future. But in the meantime, I've been putting this CBD cream on my shoulder. It's like 500 milligrams of CBD, and it's an anti-inflammatory. I don't know. You know, it's basically, for all I know, it's just snake oil. But I'm trying anything at this point because I just want to be able to get back out there. I surfed on Saturday and completely blew out my shoulder. But fortunately, Brooks woke up and went surfing without me on Sunday. And he's like, good thing you didn't go. It was terrible. It was just a mess out there. I was like, oh, okay. I don't feel so
At
bad if there's
Jacobzosh
just nothing to get.
4639 says, do you
Yo.
drive boats or PWCs?
Personal watercraft. I mean, I'm mostly just on a surfboard these days. I have that episode. Do you guys want to see it? I think, where did I put it? I'm afraid if I fire off the wrong thing. No, it's kind of long. I found the jet ski episode, and I could watch it with you guys at some point, but I feel like things have to be really slow for me to want to fire off an
At
episode.
Goosecallins 1976 says, said hi.
Hi,
At
what's going
Jacobzosh
on?
4639 says, personal watercrafts.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a jet ski. So I used to race jet skis, and to me, a jet ski back in the day,
Matt
What,
Honker
like when
says,
I-
we are here for it.
what's up,
At
Matt
Sukai
Honker?
Iazu says, Pete, how is the weather and where you are from?
It's, well,
At
where
Joni
I'm
BC says,
from
no. Jacob, he's blind. The
is-
only time he's tried it was with a coach.
Yeah,
At Terminate 1
mean,
says, the TTS, at least on YouTube, limits us to only around 200 characters, counting spaces and punctuation. At
Well, I
Diviginus
mean,
400
you know, how much do I want to hear from every text? I think the Twitch actually allows you to send a little bit more. Lola is really good at, I don't know if she's still here. She might have, she started in like right at 6 o'clock when I was supposed to be live. I could actually hear you guys. I was doing stuff in the other studio. I had some emergency other voiceover work going on, and I could hear the chat like rolling in the background. People like, is he there? Is he there? I'm like, I can't grab my phone right now. I can't do it. Yeah, so I used to race jet skis up on Lake Winnipesaukee when I was a kid, and those were the stand-up jet skis. Like these things now, you call them like wave runners. Like you sit on it, you just, straddling it. But the things that I used to race were full on, like you got up to speed and then you stood up and you wanted to turn. You could really like throw your weight into it and it could go like 60 to 0 basically and wow, and do like a 90-degree turn on a dime. Like to me, that was a jet ski. Those things were super fun. Now, I don't even know if they make those anymore. I feel like everybody just rides the sit down things. So yes, I used to ride those a lot when I was younger, but I'm not driving a lot of motorboats these days. Although when we went out and we did our jet ski adventure, I did go out there and I was the one driving it for a little while. But for the most part, I was the one
At
doing the
Darkswall
surfing.
17689 says my little brother recently got the very same Braille Hot Wheels car you got in an unboxing. Pete, that was so surreal just seeing it IRL.
Oh, that's kind of
At
funny.
Skipperty
Yeah, that,
says emergency voiceover, like breaking news.
yeah, exactly. Well, it was actually for a
Lolakupa says yes, Pete, I am still here.
Lola Pause just cheered 200 bits.
thank you, Lola.
Yes, Pete, I am still here. Although you wouldn't know it because you cut TTS off LOL.
Hey,
GKO024 just followed.
thanks GKO. I appreciate the follow. That noise, that's like my happy noise. When that little noise, that bottle, and then I hear someone's fun username. It means they've joined the party on Twitch, where people get notified that this is happening. People hang around. People communicate. People have a good time over there. I try not to pump it too much because I know people are like, we get it. We want you to come over to Twitch. But right now, at this very moment, there's probably like 12 people that are on YouTube Shorts that have never seen this before, and they'll never see it again unless they go to Twitch and get notified. Same thing on TikTok. Like TikTok, they just, TikTok loves it when you're selling something actively. Like if you're doing a TikTok shop live. So here, this is just for TikTok. Buy my Blind Penguin soap. they do like it. They do like their selling stuff over there. Let's see. Let me
Multiple
fire this thing
platforms,
back up.
so
Yeah,
his
I know.
viewership is spread out.
It is. That's true. Some people, especially on YouTube horizontal, they're like, dude, you've only got like 3 people. I'm like, yeah, I know, on that platform. So it does get kind of like spread out all over the place. After the show tonight, I'm going to have some...
Daniel_Dressin just followed.
Thank you, Daniel_Dressin. I appreciate that. I think I broke 800 followers on Twitch the other morning. I tried a
At
Monday
Terminate1
morning
says,
show.
would you still do the voicemails maybe because they're screened?
Oh, yeah. I have that up, but I haven't been promoting it. I keep forgetting to do that. If people wanted to call the voicemail at 760...
Well,
hold on,
Atwipa says, how do you enjoy doing the morning?
Oh, Lola. I just have bad luck. Wait, is it still...
Calls.
I understand if not, because
I can't-
yeah, even I did some bull crap and
Oh,
deserved
that's
it.
way behind. That's
You
way
didn't do
behind.
anything wrong.
Yeah, you're right. That one's way behind. I was putting the phone number up on the screen. Of course, I killed Lola's message because that's the kind of luck we have. But if you want to call 760-517-6844 at any time, maybe I should promote that more. So that you guys, maybe I can just like leave that up from time to time. If you dial 760-517-6844, you can leave a message and then we can get those screened and then I can play those and then I can hear your lovely, charming, adorable voices alongside mine. Yeah, that's a good idea, Danny. I'm just gonna have to promote it more. I never took the phone number away. I just stopped promoting it. I think there's only, I think it's Peyton Lee actually, and he's probably there's like one call in there, and he's like, "How do I get into voice acting?" Peyton Lee's like upset. At this point, I feel like he's trolling me. Like keeps asking the same question again and again.
At
And again.
Joni BC says YouTube vertical is usually the most populated stream, but it does fluctuate a great deal.
It does. The past week, we were getting close to 100 people concurrent on the YouTube
At
vertical.
Jacobsosh 4639 says, hey Pete, not to ruin the vibe, but we had an EF3 tornado in Wisconsin where I live and many people's homes were destroyed.
Oh hell!
At Nikid
When did that happen?
1515 says, said hi.
Was that
At
today?
Dark 17689 says, I don't want to spam, but I do want to say this. I thought the penguin plush was a reference to Surf's Up, the movie with surfing penguins. At MR Viper 2
he's just-
says, hello, I love your videos.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. I appreciate that. No, the penguin is the mascot of Blind Penguin Frothing Hand Soap. Honestly, I'm like I keep waiting for the other shoe to drop. I just monkeyed this system together tonight. I plugged like random cables into random things, and I didn't expect anything to work. I keep waiting to get the text like you're off the air, nothing's working, nothing's going right. So far so good, I guess, which is good. So where was this tornado in Wisconsin today? I work for a radio station in Madison, WTLX. It's a sports station there. ESPN what the heck? Why can't I remember it? 14 oh no 105. Oh my God, I say it a million times a day. Madison's home for 105 point. God, and my brain is smushed. If the script wasn't right in front of me, I don't know what's going on. But I follow all sorts of Wisconsin sports because I'm the voice of that sports station. I hope everybody's okay, or as okay can be after a tornado rolls through town. That sounds kind of rough. Best to everybody out there. I do feel like it keeps getting
At
darker and
Jacobs
darker in here.
4639 says Appleton.
I don't know that area specifically, but that's scary as hell. Like a tornado dropping down. That's got to be one of the
At
the
Hammy
scariest
Fireman
things that could
102
happen to you.
GG says yeah, the live is good so far. At Pure
Okay,
Brew says
that's
how
good.
can he read chat? At
I
Jacobs
can't.
4639 says in Menasha.
I don't know Menasha either. I guess I don't know my geography that well.
At Terminate
Unfortunately.
1 says thanks Pete. I actually recently got unblocked by the AI assistant is why I
Oh, that was bad luck.
says Pete, did you ever travel out of America?
Okay, there we
At
go.
Margarita Mitchell 1829 says it's in his ear.
Beautiful British Columbia.
At Joni
Yeah, it's in my
BC says
ear.
text to speech.
But I don't
At
hear
Ihavikaliko says
everything.
hi. I like your videos.
Hi. Oh, thank
At
you. I
Braxton
appreciate
Slegabul
that.
6565 says my birthday was 2 days ago.
Well,
At MR Viper 2 says I
happy
love
birthday to you 2 days ago. I'm putting the number up on the screen in between the chat messages. So if anybody wants to call 760-517-6844, you won't get through live, but you can leave a message and then we will, we'll play the good ones on the air. We were getting some fairly good questions there. So yeah, 760-517-6844 if you'd like to leave a message to get played on a future show. And I do believe I've settled on this schedule. I was supposed to be 6 o'clock today. I'm going to do 6 o'clock. It's 6, 6, 6, 6. 4 of them. So it'll be 6 p.m. on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and 6 a.m. on Thursdays and Fridays. And then it'll be dealer's choice, me being the dealer, if I feel like waking up at 6 a.m. on a Monday. I did this weekend. I'll tell you, I feel like it's been a million years since I did an evening live. And I swear it's because everything just got I've so much more time in my life. I, for the longest time, usually sleep like 8 hours a night. Like I usually get a good 8 hours a night. They say you're supposed to, and I've been doing it for a very long time. But right about the time Banana went away, was it like 2 weeks ago now? 2 Wednesdays ago? I decided I had a million projects that I wanted to work on, a million things that I wanted to do. And I would be staying up until like 2 in the morning, and then I'd be getting up at 6 to do voiceovers and other stuff. So I went from sleeping, what's 8 times 7? 56, I guess. I was like sleeping 56 hours a week, and literally I just immediately cut it to 4 hours a night. So now I'm down to like 28. And all of a sudden I've got like an extra 28 hours in my week, which is super weird. That's why I feel like the last time I did an evening show, I feel like it was a million years ago. It's because my weeks have literally been longer in the past 2 weeks. And amazingly, I don't feel like I'm exhausted or going to pass out. I mean, you can't get 4 hours a night every night, but hey, maybe it's because of the C4 energy drink that I've been drinking. Got myself propped up. One of these days, I was impressed that you guys, those of you that have ways to get into contact with me.
Lola Tupors just cheered 200 bits.
Thank you, Lola.
How do you like doing the morning shows? I go back to watch the VODs and yeah, I agree, feel like it's been a long time since I was able to catch you live. I was going through Pete withdrawals.
I was going through Lola withdrawals, like I said, that sound. That's like the Lola sound. And that's you and I have gone back because I press the button sometimes when I need to hear or want to hear what's going on in the chat, but other times I leave it off when, as Danny would call it, I'm monologuing, which is the correct term. But the way that you can get through to me is you drop 200 bits on Twitch like Lola just did, or you can do $3 super chat or more on YouTube. And Lola ain't shy to do the bits on Twitch. So she and I we were having like a lot of one-on-one conversations there for a while. So I was feeling a little empty and lonely not talking to Lola. Plus, she's been the star. She's the star texter in the video that I posted where I lost Skylar's collar. And then she's going to be the star of another video tomorrow where she identifies what PETE stands for in the bottom of my blind penguin frothing hand soap bottles. But the mornings are, it's funny. Like, for some reason, I don't like waking up and working out in the morning. God, anybody out there a morning workout person? Working out in the morning is the effing worst. Like, I tried it for about a week and I thought I instantly got like old or weak. Like all of my normal exercises were down literally like 25 to 30%. I'm like, God, I got weak here. But then I went back to the afternoons. I was like, no, I just suck in the morning. I can't do workouts in the morning. I remember I used to work out in the morning for a particular job.
Lola Tupors just cheered 200 bits. Your channel is echoing. Stop ignoring your phone.
What? You're kidding, right? No. Well, nothing's on my. Nope.
Jenny says ha 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 ha.
Nobody texted me. There's no texts, and I.
Jenny says like a robot.
What?
Matt Honker says double audio.
Why? Like all of a sudden now you're getting double audio.
The Blind husband says we have two voices very close together, so it sounds like a very short echo.
That's
very
odd.
says you got a dono.
Okay. I mean, do I have to go like troubleshoot this? That's what I've been listening to in my headphones. This entire damn thing is the two voices.
Terminate1 says thanks Pete. I actually recently got unblocked by the iAssistant is why I was asking sorry for repeating just not 100%. Sure you heard last time. I won't be able to be at the AM Streams BC school.
Hold on.
Matt Honker says sing Phil Collins. Jenny says I think you should eat. Senzu Shiba says yo can you say the blind guy unboxing thing? The Blind husband says try your voiceover. Micro.
Way behind.
Terminate1 says echoes.
Okay, it's still doing that double thing, huh?
MR Viper 3 says I love your role in Transformers and love blind guy unboxing.
Why is it doing that?
Snoopy says do you do voice impressions?
I do not. If the doubling thing is happening, I can walk over to the computer. I think I know how to fix it. But I'm kind of nervous. I'm going to knock. Hold on. Before I do it, I'm going to call up the stream and listen to it.
Jacobsosh 4639 says Appleton and Menasha are near Milwaukee.
Oh, okay.
Joni BC says he doesn't take requests. He'd end up doing nothing else.
Exactly.
Moyers Fam 1 said hi.
Hi.
Skippertony says nah. Just pretend you are doing robot voices and it'll sound intentional.
No, hold on. I'm trying to. Oh, everything is echoing. There's 34 people. You're watching me trying. Hold on. All right, so I'm trying to figure. I want to listen to this. Oh yeah, it is a weird double. All right, I'm gonna go try and fix that. You guys can I'll put the chat up. I think I know how to fix it. Give me like a minute to walk away, and then I will try and fix that. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Braxton Slegabuld 6565 says thank you for singing to me. Jenny says get a snack.
Mr. Viper 3 just followed.
Lava times W5W says hello. Jacobsosh 4639 says we got a couch stream. The Blind husband says Mr. Dodge Viper. Jenny says everyone should come to Twitch.
Hello. All right, you guys aren't talking to yourself.
Jenny says support Pete Guston. MR Viper 3 says real. Ririmer 4978 says hi.
Hold on. Let's see if that fixed it.
The Blind husband says if you're not on Twitch,
let's see
then
if
you're an age.
there we go. Now I can hear. Now I'm not doubled, but can you guys hear me?
Jenny says support Pete Guston.
Support Pete Guston. Let's see.
At Jenny
Let's
says
see.
if you ain't on Twitch, you are a 9-inch.
I'm trying to see
At Lava
if...
times W5W
Hey,
says
I think I
ALR back.
fixed it.
At
Did I?
Jacketzosh 4639 says hey chat, now that
No, I
that annoying
didn't.
side character is gone, we can finally enjoy the stream.
Oh, no.
At
Why did I
Dinosaur
double?
9176 says how far into the
Lola
stream is
Topors
he?
just cheered 200 bits. We hear you, but you are Robo Voice.
Yeah, why am I doubled? And like, why wasn't I doubled before? Oh, that is super duper
12, 13,
annoying.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Hold on. I gotta-
Lalatwipa says we hear you, but you are Robo Voice.
Why am I Robo
At
Voice?
Justin Ion 8894 says I love your
Hold
content.
on. I'm trying to figure.
At Divigimus
trying to figure-
410 says yeah,
back
you're
to
still
the-
doubled,
Back
man.
to the technical issue show.
At Justin Ion 8894
go.
says said
So why
At
would
Jenny
I?
says I think you
why do
cannot
you think I would be
because you did
doubled?
not eat.
Hey, what do you think?
Flint Husband says what about your microphone on
What
your
if I-
glasses? What if you try that?
No. I could. What I
Lavatine says
could
yo, I'm from
do
YouTube.
is I could unplug this
Jacobsosh
entire thing. It's going to kill all
4639
the
says
sound.
Dangy
This might
Staff.
kill the whole thing.
Matt
This
Honker
might
says
kill
try
the
changing your
entire-
scene.
Hold on. I might kill the entire. Hold on. What? There's no microphone on my glasses. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kill all the audio. I'm going to kill everything, and I might not come back. Of course. Now I'm back. And I'm going to see if it's doubled again. I'm listening to myself in two places. I wonder why we were doing fine for like 45 minutes, and then all of a sudden it decided to start being annoying again. I don't really know why this whole system decides to mess with me so badly. It is doubling. It's still doubling. It's still doubling. I can't even begin
At
to
Dark
tell
12
you.
17 689 says it's still doubled.
I know.
Bagard the Great One says so does Pete still listen to his voicemails if we call him? By the way, it's still doubled. MR
Lola Topors just cheered 200 bits.
I don't know
Maybe
why.
restart your computer?
Well, if I restart the computer, then I'm going to have to restart the whole stream. But, it's not that amazing to sit here listening to me in double. It's listening in double. It's outputting. I don't know. I don't know what I can change. I don't actually know what I could change to try and fix this. Yeah, why are you hearing me twice? Trying to think about why it would be happening twice. I really don't know. I don't know what to say about that.
have two
I mean,
sources
I can like
unmutated,
shut
and
this
one of them
stream
needs to
off and
get
try
muted.
and shut the
At
stream off
Vanille
and
Ophical One says hi.
try and come back. Things were going so well, and then all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, it decided to make me come in here twice.
At Vostur says we will be back
Output
red
device.
hard.
Yeah, but what if I turn it off and it takes me like an hour to figure it
Beginner
out?
Shorts 23 says bro's gonna throw all TS out the window.
It's not
Matt
the text
Skippertony
to
says it's
speech.
intelligible. I think it's okay.
Yeah, but I don't like being
At
a
Jenny
weird
says that's
robot.
funny. Anything can happen happens to you. This has probably never happened to anyone else.
I know. I didn't. It's
MR Viper 3 says where is banana?
she's outside.
At
She doesn't know this
Jacobsosh
technical stuff.
4639 says capital H A H A H A H A H A H A H A H A
I'm
H A
glad
H
you
A
think
G A
it's
G A
funny.
H A H A H A. At Divigimus 410 says is there another piece of equipment that's on maybe another microphone somewhere?
No.
Bagard the Great One says are you picking up sound with two mics?
No, it's not that either. I wonder if I unplug. I turn the power off of this thing. What if I just unplug the audio? I'm gonna try something else real quick. This might end.
At Lava Times W5W says I like the robo voice.
Plugged the audio. Oh, what did I just do?
Matt Honker says it's in Streamlabs. You're doubling because of your monitoring two scenes at the same time.
Yeah, I am
At
monitoring
Jenny says
two
did you go to a
streams.
bigger room with a big echo?
Okay,
Lola Topors just cheered 200 bits.
thank you.
Good
Lola.
now.
Good. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's. I feel like I'm still. No, I didn't go to a big room. The Lola said it's good now. I think she's trying to make me feel better. You guys aren't doubled. No, you liar. I don't know. I don't know why. Yeah.
Lolotopause just cheered 200 bits.
Yeah.
It was good for 5 seconds.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. Like that doesn't make any sense. It shouldn't. There's no reason that. There's no reason that. Wait. What if I unplug? No, that's going to kill the audio. I feel like I unplug this and then. I plugged it back in. Welcome to the Technical Issues Show. God, like you guys just want to watch me do technical issues all day. Yeah, I'm listening to myself, and then, yeah, okay. So I unplugged it and I killed the audio, and then I'm gonna plug it back in. 5 seconds later, I'm gonna plug it back in. That did fix it. That. It was. That's so weird. Lola's right. It was good. Yeah, and then I heard it. I heard what you guys heard because I'm listening to it. I unplug it, and then it starts to double again. That's so weird. That is so
410
weird.
says whatever you did to try to fix. It worked
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah,
At Zachmas K3U says we can't hear.
yeah. Well,
At Jenny says you should bring these technical issues to Twitch.
wow.
At Jacobsosh 4639 says maybe eat a 50-foot long from Subway and it will be fixed.
Isn't that funny though? When I
At Ryberry
unplug
says is
it,
it your stream software? At Joni BC says Flying for 3556 Pete has said multiple times that being blind sucks.
whatever I do to try and
Lava
fix
Time
it,
says
fixes it
YouTube
for
is
like
like
a
5 minutes
second,
behind.
and then
MR Viper 3
it
says I
starts
don't think
doubling
it is
again.
Twitch but is mic. App Jenny says try hitting it. App
I
Jenny
could
says
try
hitting
it.
usually works.
I'm trying to think of
At
what the
Zachmas
hell
K3U
else
says hi.
I could
The
possibly
Garth the Greek
do.
one says is it a sound effect?
No, it's not a sound effect. It's definitely not on purpose.
At Voss Tour says I still remember your first stream. You started over 3 times. So we will be
Yeah,
back as you start
that
over
sounds
TR
about
double is
right.
not re.
I mean,
At
if I
Zachmas
keep
K3U says hi. Lava Time says I like the robo voice.
well, the hard
Lava
thing
says
is
maybe you have a plug that's not fully plugged in or the contact isn't making full contact.
no. LT's right. It's something to do with Streamlabs. It's monitor and playback. I'm trying to figure out why the microphone would be on monitor and playback. You guys want to chat amongst yourselves for another minute? I can put the chat up, and I'm gonna try one more thing. I don't know what else to try, but
Lalatwipa says my favorite part is when he cuts my comment
what
off
if
every
I
time.
switched? What
Garth
if
the Great
I
One says lol.
switched to the other? No, that's too complicated. Hold on. I had an idea, but it's not a good idea. I'll be back. Whoa.
MR Viper 3 says real Lola. Thiglint Husband says let's go Mr. Rockstar, grab one of those guitars and let's see what you can do, smash it. At Jacobsosh 4639 says yes we want a couch stream. At Davigimus 410 says and the couch makes another appearance. Lalatwipa says it's my fault I trained him into not listening to me unless I give nibbly bitties. Lilidum 580 says good boy. MR Viper 3 says who here likes Transformers. Thiglint Husband says so Petey, the penguin has being a rock hopper penguin, been a hard life. At Darkswolf 17689 says I think it's great, keep the robo voice. Lava Time says what time zones y'all in Eastern. At Davigimus 410 says hang couch, you know Pete, you should pay it since it's making so many appearances LO. Thiglint Husband says PD, can you tell me what you think of the Arctic, has it been a fun adventure? Lalatwipa says Pete is in Pacific time zone. At Jacobsosh 4639 says hey chat, now that annoying side character is gone we can finally watch the stream in peace.
You guys just doing a stream by yourselves.
At
Here, I'm just
Darkswolf
testing the microphone
17689
to see
says
if
I
it's
like
gonna
Transformers, but I'm just a casual fan.
play anything at all. Does Petey live in the Arctic? Yeah, he does. He lives in the Arctic. What do I do with my iPhone? Do you guys know what I do with my iPhone? No, that's still doing the robot thing. Still doing the robot thing.
MR Viper 3 says at Lalatwipos Niddly bit.
I don't even know what to say.
Lavatime says what's up streamers. At Jacobzosh 4639 says Pete I can't hear chat. Thiglind Husband says I'm sorry you're having technical problems but they're still interesting to watch.
At all.
At
There's no
Davigimus
reason
410
for it
says hey,
at all.
Pete, I'm gone and I am a massage therapist. I would
hold on, why
totally
do I hear
recommend you
nothing
getting your
in my-
shoulder
oh.
worked on with massage.
Hold on.
Lavatime
there
says we
go.
all are streaming tonight.
Yeah, you
MR
guys
Viper
are the
3 says
hosts.
a megalol.
You guys are the host. Well, I mean, when I unplug this thing, I should get my shoulder worked on. When I unplug this thing, it fixes it for a second.
At Davigimus 410 says Pete,
Again,
from one
and
blind
then
guy
it
to another
fixes
your
it for
phone
like
is right
1
there.
second, and then it
At
slowly
Liam Pike T1J says hello,
starts
how are
to
you?
double again. I
At
don't know
Jacobzosh
why. I don't know
4639
why
says
it
Pete I
does
can't
that.
hear chat.
You
Bogart
should
the
be
Great
able to
One
hear
says
the
Pete
chat.
it's fine for tonight. Call yourself the Terminator and
Yeah,
call it good. The
no,
robot
you guys
voice is
can
cool.
hear. You guys can hear me now.
At Jenny says
I'm
it is not as
trying to
bad
see.
now. At
It fixes
Darkswall
it for a second,
17689
and then
says Robo Pete is now canon.
slowly.
At Johnny
Yes!
BC says David, he was getting that when he was going to physical therapy.
That is
At
so
Max
weird.
Gaming 8204 says hello Pete.
That is super
Lind Husband
weird.
says yes, until your other source. That's on mute it starts to play back.
Yeah, but which one would that
Lavatime
be?
says maybe it's not a strong connection and it makes it double.
No, I
At
don't
Liam
know.
Pike T1J says hi. At Jacobs.
I'm super confused. I'm super confused right now. There's like one other thing I could try, but I don't have any confidence that this is going to work at all. I feel like if oh, what? Maybe I can put the oops, what did I just do? Now I lost the other thing. This is, this is just a blast for everybody involved. If I do the other thing that I'm thinking about, I'm gonna have to unplug everything. And I could try it. I mean, I'm trying to figure if I can leave you guys with some video. No, I don't think I can. All right, I'm gonna put
Jay
this
says hi, I
back
have
up.
not
I'm
seen
gonna
you in
look
a
for
while.
the
Where is Banana?
cable and try and
At
plug
Mix
it
at
in.
Max Gaming 8204 says maybe mute your headphones IDK.
It's not the headphones.
At the One Pack Man says turn FX filter off. MR Viper 3 says unplug it for 30 seconds and then plug it back in. Lavatime says maybe restart the stream. At SarahCam 7808 says it's the Pete Community Show tonight. At Jacobzosh 4639 says absolute pog stream poggers poggies. Fedlin Fisherman 27 says sorry I'm late. At Snoopy Iazu says just do the Optimus Prime voice and call it a day. At Folks 1236 says hi, I found you again. Hell, yeah.
You guys do the show.
Thiglind Husband says he has decades worth of radio experience. If anybody can figure it out it's gonna be Peter our friend.
Oh, that would be weird. All right, so
Lavatime says we are having volume
volume
issues blind fisherman.
Cable. Now I've lost
Lalatwipos says
my
that's true blind
iPhone
husband.
again. And
At Jenny says
let's
technical
see
difficulties
if
are the
this
best.
is working. I think I might have killed the audio completely, and now I'm tied to the headphones.
At
Oops, there we go.
Jacobzosh 4639 says
Let's
hey
see.
chat I have a joke for
That'd be
you.
great if this worked.
MR Viper 3 says
But I
it
think-
worked. Thiglind
I
Husband
think
says
I-
it seems a lot better now.
May have.
At
Lola
Margari
Lola
says
Tupples just
troubleshooting with the stream.
cheered 200 bits.
Last
Wait,
time says
wait,
it
It's
works.
working.
Did I fix it?
Lalatwipos says it's working.
I think I fixed it.
At Jenny
Oh my
says it
god, I
sounds
think
better.
I fixed it.
At the One Pack
No
Man
effing
says
way.
fixed.
No
Fedlin
effing way.
Fisherman
I
27
think I
says we
fixed
can
it.
hear you.
Holy cow.
At Jenny says it's fixed. Bogart the Great One says it's better low but better. At Mixed Max
Yeah?
Gaming 8204 says what's your
Lola says
favorite
it's
smell? I
working.
like green apple smell.
Wait, but now I can't
At
hear
Jenny
you
says
guys.
tell us what happened. MR Viper 3 says yeah.
Okay.
At Jacobzosh
So-
4639
Hold on, I have to
says
try
how much does a chimney cost?
Welcome
Okay, but
to
I
the
can't
Blind
hear.
Surfer Show.
Okay, so I can't hear you guys anymore. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But what? So this is what I'm gonna have to do. Okay, so it's not doubled, but I can't hear you. So what I have to do is open up. Where's text lady? There we go. I got to open up the text lady, and then So I have 2 instances of the text lady going. Caster Labs Low Vision, show chat feed. So I'm trying to get the chat to show up right here because I can't hear anything that's coming out of Streamlabs right now for some ridiculous reason that I don't understand. Show TTS controls, skip to current message, repeat message. Oops, hold on a second. I'm trying to get you guys. You guys can probably hear yourselves if I put
says yes,
that
he did
up,
voice
but
Optimus.
I can't hear it.
At
Repeat
Vostur says we
message.
can hear us.
Lavatimes says
Lalatrapa
ha.
says I love how I spent bits for you to not
Okay.
hear us.
So
Lavatime says ha. At Jacobzosh
you can hear
4639 says can we, though. Bagart the Great One says
you
lol.
can hear you.
At Mixedmax Gaming 8204 says I like copper smell too. MR Viper 3 says
can't.
bro and
So
Pogger Stream
I
Labs.
just I plugged it.
At Ryberry says how did you fix it?
Well, that's the thing.
Bagart
I
the Great
can't.
One says at least you can make comments with
If
bits.
someone does bits or super chat
Blend
right
Mexican
now,
760
I won't
says
be
what's
able
up bro.
to. I won't be able to hear it.
At Sarah
So
Cam
I'm just gonna have to,
7808 says
I'll
woohoo
say,
working.
don't go crazy with bits at the moment.
At Cardsusa says hi. At the One Pac Man says how do you
What's up,
use
the
your
One
phone
Pac
so
Man?
easily while being blind? At Darkswall 17689 says RIP Robo P. Lavatime
I'm
says
not
can you try watching the stream? At
Well,
Sarah
so
Cam
I kinda fixed it.
7808 says great job you fixed
What
it.
up, blind Mexican?
Blind Mexican 760 says
I mean,
just
Bluetooth
curious do you
speakers are
like
great.
Bluetooth speakers?
No,
At
don't go
Jenny
crazy
says go
with
crazy with
because
bits. The Blind Husband says any way to turn the volume down on the chat
true.
it's overpowering you. At Joni BC says glad it got fixed it's a great sense of accomplishment
I can
when you
turn
fix
my
it yourself.
volume up a little bit.
At Vostur says
I
so
don't.
what
I
was
have
it
no
with the double voice?
control.
At Davigimus 410
I
says
have
I'm
no
glad to know
control
that you've
over
got your
the,
shoulder worked on with physical
volume at the
therapy and
moment.
massage that's great also. However, you fixed it good job.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
At Snoopiazu says THX. Sarah.
Well,
At Cardsusa says any
kinda
luck with the
fixed
Twitch
it.
ad now coming to
Kinda
Twitch
fixed it.
Cardsusa. At Jacobzosh 4639 says I sniff gasoline
that's
on
good.
Tuesday
Sniffing
evenings at
gasoline on
6:05.
Tuesday evenings at
At Jenny says
6:05.
now the chat is louder than you. Thedlin Fisherman 27 says
I
sorry
can
for bringing
go
up
over
religion
and
in the
try
last
and work
stream.
on the chat.
Thedlin
I
Husband
can
says
try
that's
and
good
fix
enough.
the chat if you want.
At Snoopiazu
What
says I
what
also
I could
heard Pete
do
made
is
novels.
just take this
Did
out
he?
of my. You know what I
At
could
the
do?
One Pac Man says Autobot's mission accomplished sort of.
Hold on. You know what I could do?
At Joni BC says he has text to speech that tells him which app he's using. Blind Mexican 760
Yeah,
says
how
how
many are
many
in there?
viewers in here.
All right. So let's see. Let's see if I turn on.
204 says I want cheesecake so bad.
There we go.
At Sarah
All right. So that's
808 says
how we're doing this right now.
At Jacobzosh 4600
I've got a microphone just sitting on top of the phone that's playing the chat messages.
He says yes.
There we go.
Dayok 2 says what's up. At Davigimus 410 says so in all seriousness. If we were to meet, I am massage therapist. I would be honored to work on your shoulder for you.
All right. Well, that's
Gear Shorts 23 says bye Pete gonna go sleep cause it's 3:40 a.m. in the UK.
well. I mean, you're not enjoying this craziness.
That works. Going old school.
Totally going old school.
Says perfect fix.
I just got it. All it.
Jacobzosh 4600
Oh, wait.
says can I have some cheesecake?
No, I have another way to do this that makes it sound even better.
410 says sorry.
I have to
Sounds like a
find
brag.
this
I do have
cable.
a habit of fixing people like a
I've got a million solutions for you guys.
Fisherman 27 says sorry for bringing up religion
All
in
right,
the last
here we
stream.
go. I plug that in, and then I switch this over to the TRRS input, and then
At Jenny says a lot better. You're such a problem solver.
here we go.
At Mixedmax Gaming 8204 says what kind of glasses are those?
And I got it.
MR Viper 3 says first and best Pete stream.
I mean, this is not
23 says yeah, but if got work today.
professional.
Dayok 2 says you are so cool, bro. I haven't seen you on my For You page in years for some reason.
This is what I would not call what I'm doing right now very professional. I just muted it for a second because now I know it works. So I do have control over the volume. Like I can turn it up
At Darkswall
to right about there.
689 says I am about to commence a raid on YT Shorts chat. Prepare yourselves.
A raid on YT
Devlin
Shorts
Fisherman
chat.
27 says Oakley's.
I don't know what that means. Oh yes, I'm
At
wearing
Lalatrapa
Oakley's.
says at Davigimus 410 I am a medical massage therapist
Oh,
too.
that's good. So the glasses that I'm wearing are the Oakley XLJ flak jacket sunglasses with the Prism 24K gold coating, and they don't make them anymore. I reached out to them and I was like, these are the best ones. Like look the best on my face. They feel the most comfortable. They have great coverage, and now all the glasses they have are like these huge, like they look like you're wearing like a face shield. So I like treasure these and keep these safe. And I'm like, because you can't get them anymore.
Joni.
Let's see. I got
At Ryberry says, can you turn up volume on TTS?
really like you.
Garth Agreed One
Hold
says you
on.
are a professional
Oh.
because you fixed it.
There you go. I mean, yeah, I
At
can,
Millishoid 7012
that's
says
probably
say hi.
that's probably too loud.
At Toby Den says, is there a Twitch?
Yes, Pete
At
Gustin.
StinkyBeauty42 says, I mean you cutted one of Eric Friend's hair with a bread trimmer.
If you go, I did.
At Darkswolf17689 says, hello Shorts chat.
I cut Bean's
Garth Agreed One
hair
says, I would not be able to fix that without help.
from Eric. Yeah, I mean, what I've been doing to all this on the fly. Like, thanks for dealing with me as I walked away. I'm a little perturbed that I can't hear anything coming from Streamlabs. So if you guys are super chatting or doing bits and stuff, like, I'm sorry, like I can't. It's not. I think I need to restart my entire computer in order to make that work. And if I restart the entire computer, then I lose you guys. So I can't believe this turned into the technical hour with Pete again. Like, absolutely can't believe that
At
happened again.
Darkswolf17689 says, I am going to turn into a truck now.
Okay, I mean,
At Joni BC says, that's just spamming.
Autobots roll out.
Electricos says, Pete, you forgot to feed the tech gremlins. They're hungry.
I tell me about it. So Banana keeps telling me, and I never said. I
At
never
Stinky
said.
42 says you were awesome when you showed up on Eric's YouTube vid.
Thank you. I had fun / had a confusing evening on that show that night. That was a weird experience filming with Eric. It was a great opportunity, weird experience. Oh, like I never said that I did an Transformers movie, but a lot of people are confused about what exactly I did do. I've been clear. I did a series of commercials for Direct Line where I got to play Optimus Prime, and there's so many of them. I only got one. They sent me one of them, and I've replayed it a bunch of times on the channel just because it was a super proud moment for me to play Optimus Prime. But there's a whole bunch of different shorts that they did, and I never got to hear them, and I don't know where they are. But I never said it was a movie, but the internet gets a little confused, and Reddit gets confused, and I keep waiting. I keep waiting for like Peter Cullen to show up at my house and be like, "You're not Optimus Prime. I am Optimus Prime." And I'll be like, I know, I didn't say that. Oh,
Tejabron says there is a full moon tonight.
yeah. Well, I
At Cool
mean,
Muffin says, how can you read the comments?
well, I can't.
Zedlin Fisherman 27 says, when are the tech goblins not hungry?
They're always hungry.
Garth Agreed One says, LOL.
I mean, so this
At Christine
works.
1024 says, said hi.
Except for that noise. I mean, I could continually, do it like this. I think
At Joni BC says he uses text.
I
to
can
speech
even
to
let
read
you
comments.
guys see it up on the screen.
Stinky
But
Beauty
for
42
confusing
says, how did you
reasons.
get into the
Oh,
vid
it's
with Eric?
probably
Did
gonna
you
play
just like
twice.
hit you up and suggest you be in the vidor? Hit you up and suggest you be in the vidor.
It's probably playing it twice, so
At
I'm not
Cool
gonna
Muffin
I'm not
says,
gonna do
"Yeah."
that. Hey, I.
Fiblin husband says that's what I said. You need to simplify your text stack. It's way too complicated for what you're doing.
Well, I mean, it is what it is for what I'm trying to do, but I don't.
Edwin Fisherman 27 says, yeah, it's playing it twice.
Yeah, that's what I figured. All right.
Garth Agreed One says, anyone that has trouble hearing, turn the volume way up.
What?
At
It's
the One Pac Man says, besides Optimus Prime, what's your favorite voice acting
is
role
it
you've done?
quiet? Like the whole thing's
At
quiet?
Cool Muffin says, one boobs, two butts.
One boobs,
Lalachwapa
two
says, Pete,
bots.
I
Yep.
enjoyed your new cameraman for your surf video. I hope to see him back so Banana can sleep in.
That was Cameron.
Blind husband says, the volume is fine, don't worry about it, Pete.
Okay, thank you.
Matejabron says, text to speech to reads the comments.
Yep, that is true.
Blind Mexican 760 says, do the Prime voice.
But I just did it. I did it naturally without being told, do the voice, do the voice. So I've literally, if the only thing complicated, well, there's a million things complicated and difficult about this, but if someone were to try and text me right now, I might not be able to
At
get
Cool
it.
Muffin says, but.
What up, Cool Muffin? That's a good name. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, and I won't even know. Yeah, I don't know anything that's going on in the stream right now.
Lalachwapa says he's not a dance puppet. LOL, be nice to Pete.
I am not a dance puppet. I don't dance for my dinner.
Bagarth the Greek One says, sorry, it sounds low to me. I think it's the speaker on my tablet.
Well, you can turn that up, I
says the
guess.
text to speech is quieter than you, but I like it that way.
Well, I was trying to keep
At
it a
Cool
little
Muffin
bit.
says,
There,
which one, boobs or booty?
there. I turned it up a little bit for you, but I kind of like
At
being.
StinkyBeauty42 says, sorry for repeating, but how did you get into vid with Eric? Did you just get hit up by him or?
I wonder if. Oh, I can't even hear that. Oh, that's why.
Dash
That's why.
Solar
That's
says,
why.
hey, it's the blind surfer.
Yo,
Love your videos,
It
man.
is. I
Great
appreciate
job.
that.
Keep
Thank
it
you.
up.
I will. I literally told the whole story from like start to finish the other night of how I got into the video with Eric. I was on vacation and his producer called me. They were doing a thing. They want to do a would you rather and get a tattoo or a haircut from a blind person. So they Googled like famous blind person. And I was like the first one that came up because I was famous at the time. So they just hit me up and asked me if I wanted to go. And I went. That is what
Blind
happened.
Mexican 760 says I didn't hear you do it earlier.
Well,
At I've not
that's okay.
Green Wifreen Shade said hi.
Wow, that's quite the user. Uh-oh. That's not.
7:48 p.m. One notification on mail. 14 minutes. One
You
notification
know
on mail.
what? That's annoying. So my phone just went to sleep mode
Web.
and it
GPS control.
put you
Type in
guys
message.
to sleep.
Skip to current message. Button.
Skip to current
Skip to
message.
Button.
Repeat message.
LLZPRO1 says Jesus loves you.
Thank you. Good to be loved. I appreciate that. But when my phone went to sleep, did that kill the whole text thing? I think it might have killed the whole text thing. Wow. So I'm just gonna have to.
Skip to current message.
Yeah,
Button.
either nobody's.
Speaking rate
hold on.
95%, 90%,
Speaking rate's at
85%, 80%.
95%.
Skip to current message.
Skip to
Skip
current
Repeat
message.
message. Button.
Repeat message.
LLZPRO1 says Jesus loves you.
I think.
Fedlin
there we
Fisherman
go.
27 says Wizard still here at peak.
Wizard's still here, or we're still here. I mean, I'm here.
Fedlin Husband says I think it's working.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the craziest night. And then, of course, you know,
Bogart the Great One says that's what I did.
Why does that
I
keep
prefer the
happening?
lower volume. My neurological condition causes all sorts of sensory issues I never had before. Sound sensitivities are one of them.
Oh.
So this is great for me.
okay. Well, I mean,
Lalatwipa says Pete, you mask your frustrations really well.
You
You're
think
a true
so?
professional.
I feel like if Banana were
At Dustin
watching right
Lunsman
now.
4599 says I love all the characters you voice over, so you're like my childhood hero.
Well, that's cool. I appreciate
MR
that.
Viper 3 says what time is it for you?
The chat's going crazy right
At
now.
Chastity Whitney says hi.
Hi.
7:49 p.m.
It is
At Fedlin Fisherman
7:49
27
p.m.
says that comment was supposed to say we can still hear you.
Okay.
But dictation being dictation messed it up. PM.
Yeah,
Status bar item.
I'm.
Blind Mexican 760 says didn't mean to be rude, bro. Sorry.
There we go. You know, we're not being
Blind
rude.
Husband says that cable is very sensitive for
It
some
is
reason.
very sensitive. It starts going like.
At Joni BC says there are always sharks even if why. At Jenny says he learned from experience with a lot of dumb questions. LOL.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
At Joni BC says even if no one can see them.
If Sarah, hold on, I'm gonna mute you guys for a second. I have this video that's at like 2.5 million views on YouTube. I'm sorry, on Instagram right now, which I've never had. I think I've gotten maybe 2 or 3 that got to 1 million. I've never had one that went over 2 million. And it's the video where I'm making fun of the dumbass who was wondering why I had lights on while I film. And you know, of course, I'm doing a voiceover in that thing. Well, not of course, but I'm doing a voiceover in that video. And the you know, there's a million people like, oh, this guy should be a voice actor, he should do voice acting, but and that's, you know, fine, whatever. Like, I don't expect them all to check my profile and know what I do for a living, but there is a massive and Sarah Cam, I think her comment is like the most popular one. It's like the top one on the video. She's like, God, there's a lot of new people here asking about text to speech. I mean, it's got 2.5 million views and probably like 200,000 comments, and most of them are because in the video it brings up the username of someone that asked a dumb comment, and then I read the quote unquote read the comment. But what I did is I listened to it through text to speech and then memorized it. But out of the 100,000 comments, I swear 30,000 of them are like, how does this guy read the comments? He's faking. There's no way he could do that. How could he read the comments? And it's you know, I feel like I fought this battle on all the other platforms. I feel like most people on YouTube and TikTok, and I think everybody on Twitch understands text to speech, but now Instagram's like brand new to it. So, I mean, the other popular blind YouTubers, I think Molly Burke has like 1 million followers on YouTube. Like, is she not telling people about text to speech or something? I'm like, what's going on here? Why does no one on Instagram know about text to speech?
Fedlin Fisherman 27 says that definitely makes it easier.
What makes
At
it
Christy Marie 1024 says, do you ever worry about accidentally hurting yourself during a blind guy unboxing?
No. Well, okay. There's that one stupid time that I was using the knife that had 2 sides to it, and I definitely, I was, it was a mental lapse. Like, I just, you know, can't be on all the time. I forgot that both sides of the blade were sharp, and I ran the backside right across my thumb and cut it wide open, and then I bled. And then TikTok banned it for, you know, gory content or whatever the heck it was, dangerous acts. I was like, ah, damn it. But it did really well on YouTube. It was actually it was when I was still doing unboxing long form videos. It was called My First Unboxing Injury, and that one did really well. So people like to watch me get injured apparently. But that's the only time.
Thing about being blind?
That someone just has
At
the best thing or worst thing.
8073 says I like dick.
Good,
At James Gardner PZ3RL says how are you?
cool.
Blind
Glad.
Mexican 760 says people don't believe I'm blind cause they see me walk around my house without anyone guiding me.
Yeah.
MR Viper 3 says LLL dumb $.
That's dumbass.
Lalatropos says Pete.
Yo.
Sorry, I didn't mean to have the top comment in your pop quiz video. I was just waking up. Who knew people were going to like that silly comment?
Pop quiz.
At the
Oh,
one Pac-Man says petition for Pete to start reading every single YouTube comment in his deep movie trailer voice.
Oh, I
just so
mean-
my brain can properly process it.
I mean, I could.
At Joni BC says nothing is fun or funny about being blind.
No, nothing is good about
At
being blind.
Majalunita Celestia says hello.
Hello, whoa, whoa.
At Snoopy Iazu says, do you
Hello.
ever plan on sharpening your unboxing knife?
I mean, I've sharpened it a couple times, but I don't need it to be when I need to. I don't know if you guys have noticed in the last couple of videos or last few videos, I also have, when I need something to be really sharp, when I need like a precision cut or something like that, I do have a little K-bar, little K-bar. I have a full-sized marine K-bar in there, and that thing is ridiculously sharp. And like, I guess I could sharpen the other one, but I don't need it to be super sharp.
Thanks for thumbs up in my comment.
You're
At
welcome.
Joni BC says Pac-Man that would put unnecessary strain on his voice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need to be doing voiceovers for
At
the
the one
entire
Pac-Man
thing.
says, is your blindness complete blindness or partial?
Oh boy, I don't know if I
MR
could.
Viper 3 says, when did you start Twitch?
I don't know if I could answer that any more times that I already have. I don't want to even get into it. If someone wants to hit exclamation mark blind on Twitch, it'll read it for you. When did I start Twitch? I've been having so many problems, so many tech issues. Like I was on Twitch for a little while last year, but Streamlabs was just an S show, and they could. I know you guys think this is me, probably because of the tech issues I have. It's not me. Like I have really, like if nothing else proved it tonight, like the way that the voice was not doubling and then doubling. Like what did I didn't do anything. This wasn't anything I did. So Streamlabs was having a major issue just like keeping me online, and after months of them trying to figure it out, they're like, oh yeah, we didn't update a node in Southern California. I guess a lot of people in San Diego weren't streaming except for me. They finally got it figured out like in February, and then I started doing I started incorporating Twitch into my the daily streaming routine basically in February. And now we're up over 800 entire followers, which isn't huge, but it's pretty awesome. And yeah, this is nerve-wracking to me because I know I can't get any text messages on my phone. So hopefully nobody needs me in a hurry. But what was I saying? I was talking about the technical issues. Oh, but I've been on Twitch since February, and Pete Gustin over there. But yeah, I can't hear any of the I can't hear any of the Streamlabs alerts. So if you guys are following,
Wifreen Shade says, does pineapple go on pizza or not?
yes, absolutely. How could you have a pizza without
At
pineapple?
Joni BC says Pete has light sensitivity. Bright lights are painful and cause severe headaches.
There you go. That exactly. You nailed it. I can't believe. I think I spent like 35 minutes of the stream for however long I've been on tonight. I feel like 35 minutes of the stream were me like doing
Dash
tech
Solar
issues.
says LOL.
What up, Dash Solar? It's an interesting username. I can't believe anybody hung around for that. I was over there. I was
MR
over.
Viper 3 says answered the question before I asked.
No, that's pretty tricky. I was sitting there like doing the tech support, and someone's like, "There's like 18 people watching right now." I'm like, "Really? Watching me do
Lalatropos
tech
says you have
support?"
been live for 1 hour and 17 minutes.
No, that's not
Fedlin
true.
Fisherman 27 says stupid tech doesn't ever cooperate.
Oh, because I didn't. What time is it?
7:56 p.m.
7:56. Yeah, you're right. Because I didn't get on. I thought I was on at 6, but I didn't get on at 6.
At Darth Vapor 4776 says those anchovies belong on pizza.
No. Anchovies are disgusting. My cousins are two brilliant people. One of them went to Harvard, one of them went to MIT. And we all used to go to a boat club together. We were competitive sailors. They're a good chunk older than me, 8, 9 years older than me, respectively. And when we were kids, they were like teenagers, and I was a little kid. You'd order like a Domino's pizza. Like someone would send a Domino's pizza to the club just to have some different food. There was a snack bar, but getting a Domino's pizza was like a big treat. And everybody's like, "Oh, Domino's, can I get a piece? Can I get a piece?" And like before you know it, like you've given away half your damn pizza and you don't get to eat it yourself. And like I said, back then it was a huge treat to have the Domino's pizza. My cousins were geniuses because they realized if they ordered Domino's pizza with anchovies on it, then nobody else would want to eat it. And they like either developed a taste for it or dealt with it or something. Maybe they liked it. I don't really know. But they would order their Domino's pizza with anchovies, and they could have the whole thing all to themselves. I thought that was a pretty brilliant move. But me, no, I do not want to
At
have.
Margarita Mitchell 1829 says smoked oysters on pizza.
I've never even heard of that. Is that a thing? People put smoked oysters on a pizza? That sounds gross. I'm a part of me kind of wants to like keep messing with the technical stuff. Like I feel like I want to unplug the mixing board and then see if I can get the sounds back from Streamlabs, because it's kind of weirding me out. That,
At
like,
Darkswolf 17689 says, not gonna lie, anchovies on pizza sounds good.
I don't. I mean, I don't like the smell of fish. I don't like the taste of fish, and I don't want to mix fish in my pizza. Like a part of me, I think I'd have to restart Streamlabs to get the sounds back. If I unplug the mixing board and then plug it back
Fisherman
in.
27 says anything that comes out of the ocean should not go on pizza, and if you put it on it, you're going straight to federal prison.
If I kill the I won't know if I kill the whole stream though.
The Glint husband
'Cause
says,
I'm not
go ahead.
monitoring it.
We're not going anywhere.
Yeah, but I
We will
want-
talk to the couch and the penguin.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I want to unplug something real quick and then plug it back in. I don't think it'll knock me off the air, but I don't.
Matejabron says TTS is a setting on iPhone. I know he has a few videos on YouTube that went over how to do add
Where the
TTS.
heck is the damn cable?
At
Oh,
Mr.
here we go.
Tigger, it
I'm
says
gonna unplug
IP.
stuff for a second. Hey, what's going on? This might end the whole stream. We'll find out in a second. And then hopefully I'll be back. I don't.
At Snoopy Iazu says, I eat anchovies, but I use a toothpick to remove the guts when fried.
Welcome to the Blind Surfer Show.
Yeah, I still couldn't hear
Bogart
that.
Agreed one says, I tried anchovies on pizza one time. I was traumatized. Nastiest thing I ever tasted.
Yeah, it sounds like-
Sardines would be an improvement.
Sounds like it'd be gross. Oops.
At Obsidian 11L says, I love seeing ya videos. They
Ah.
helped me with confidence and being more outgoing.
Well,
I
that's
hope
cool.
you have a great night or day.
I'm having a interesting evening. I think it's crazy that this is working right now. I don't
At Christy
understand.
Marie 1024 says, all right, I gotta go. It's getting late here. Have a great day, night, wherever you are.
It's
At
evening.
Mr. Tigger,
It's
it says,
nighttime.
big fan Pete.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for watching all my silly nonsense videos.
MR Viper 3 says, I had an 8-ounce New York strip steak and it was great.
Ooh, that sounds pretty good. 7:59. I told Banana I'd be out here at 8 o'clock, but that's when I thought I was going to be starting at 6 o'clock. But I feel like if I'm going to do all the technical stuff to try and figure out how the heck I can hear the stupid Streamlabs again, I will have to
At
wrap up.
3
and-
Savag 355 says, hey brother, I am currently at the Thunder Bay Fire in Canada. Love your show. I am a
Alright.
squad boss on a hand crew and we're chilling with you tonight.
That's a.
Zedlin Fisherman
that's pretty
27
cool.
says, oh, that sounds delicious. I had
Appreciate
a
that.
flatbread pizza.
I don't know what I'm going to
At
have for
Joni
dinner.
BC says, light sensitivity is an issue for a lot of blind people. They can have zero
there we
sight
go,
and
there we
still
go,
be
there we go.
light sensitive.
That's true. I see nothing
At I've
useful,
not
just
dreamed with
light.
Shade says 11 on the East Coast here.
Light and dark. 8 o'clock East Coast, 8 p.m. here, 8/7 Pacific. Or no, 8/7 Central, 8/7 C.
At Davigimus 410 says, hey,
Hey,
I'm also blind, and
Oh.
I always wanted to be a voice actor, so I first want to say thank you because until I found you, I thought I had to give that dream up.
I mean, it's pretty
At
hard,
Dragon
but
Lord 1307 says, hey.
it can be possible. Hey,
Relax
what's
Papa
going on?
says, Pete, did you get the candy I sent? MR Viper
Oh.
says, I am eating homemade ice
Was
cream.
that you? You sent the 85 pounds of the sour Skittles. You sent so much of that stuff. There was so many sour Skittles. Yeah, I got a couple. I'm a little behind in the Blind Guy
At
unboxing.
Sukai Ayazu says, did you play video games when you had vision?
But the stuff you said, the weird massagey thing that you sent, Lola, I am definitely going to be getting some use out of that, and that's going to be in the video on Saturday. And yes, I did used to play video games when I was a kid. And you know what? Since Brooks and Banana are going to be in here tomorrow, I do want to figure out the technical stuff, and I want to have some sort of an evening. So I'm gonna probably get out of here. Thank you for you guys dealing with all the nonsense, and I'm gonna
At Mr. Tigger, says, I am also a YouTuber in Minecraft videos, but I love watching you.
Well, that's cool. I don't do games on my thing. Yeah, I'm gonna try and troubleshoot a couple things, then go have some dinner, hang out with Banana and the puppies, and then we'll come back and attempt this tomorrow. You know, everything was working, and then I started messing with stuff because I thought I could make it better, and then I made it worse, so much worse, so much worse. I'm gonna try and troubleshoot a couple things, but I will grab this
Says, are you
phone.
blind?
Am I blind? Someone asked,
MR
am I
Viper 3
blind?
says, I might play Mick in a bit.
How do I close this? There we go. I'm going to close that. All right. I'm going to walk over to the computer. I'm going to get out of here. I'll be back tomorrow with Brooks. Hopefully I can just like get everything back to the way it was. I mean, it was annoying that the audio would cut out every now and then, but it's better than this. Thanks for hanging around for the technical issues tonight. Love y'all. Love y'all. You're the best. I am going to, let's see. I won't be able to hear it. I can put
Much
you
love
guys
from
on
the
for a second.
Fireline
We can
Bubba.
talk to each other. And I will see you
At
again
Darth Vapor
tomorrow.
4776 says, dude definitely wanted you to have more than just a taste of the rainbow. Matejabron says, good night, Pete. Lalatwapa says, have a good night, Pete. At Margarita Mitchell 1829 says, good night all, and